It's on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Come on, fellas.
Okay, ready?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get on the field and gain additional yardage.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Griffin will throw again. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Jonathan Bostic. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
3rd down and goal.
Watch the run.
Hey, 60 Eagle.
On 3rd and goal, here's Griffin. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah,
and it's caught. Touchdown. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
And a great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Visitors, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's a
ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by a former Patriot legend, Rodney Harrison.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
After the interception, here's Griffin. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's good.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Check Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Out of the gun, Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Let's go. Hey, check Mike 20. Below 18. Mike 21.
You're trash.
Hey, check Smash. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Watch Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Throwing again, Griffin.
Let's get some penetration here.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for his wideout. Incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
Taken down right
Now a
at the line
timeout
of
signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This from 25 yards out. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They can't hang with us.
2nd and 10 now. Griffin. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Check pass.
Operating from the gun, Griffin. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Mustang 19.
To throw again is Griffin. This is Smith with a grab. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? the guy with the football.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Here we go, 37's the mic.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
After the interception, here's Griffin. He's going to look deep for... Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 35. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Kill.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Who wants some?
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Watch the screen. Hey, Alabama.
To throw on 3rd down, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. And he is going to get this one back to the 20.